Cracker Jacks. Take me out to the ball game. Cracker Jacks. And it used to be good. I honestly thought they went out of business for a while. But apparently they didn't. Apparently they're still here. It's good as new. It's still going.
Welcome back to the Junior Mints podcast. I'm your host, Finn Lawler. Today, we have a special guest on our show. This is Bing.
Hey guys.
He's an old friend of mine, and fun fact, we recently just reconnected. How long ago was that? Like a month ago at this point. So what we're going to do today, this is episode 73, I think I'm right about that. We're going to have some food. So, alright, would you want to go first?
Yeah, sure, I could help us pick out something. You feeling sweet? You feeling salty? Viewers at home?
I'm always salty. Always, dude. Let's see.
Maybe you want to pick something?
We can show. Actually, let's do one at a time.
All right.
So we'll start with. We'll go. You got 3 items, right?
I did. I got 3. Yeah.
We'll go. Me, you. Okay.
Okay.
So first, we're just stumbling over my words. We're gonna just try some snacks today.
Mm-hmm.
Just stuff we've never even seen. Well, we have seen, we just never tried. So let's just jump right into it. No more beating around the bush. We'll just.
Are we gonna do a 1 to 10?
Yeah. We're also gonna rate them. Thank you for reminding me about that.
Yeah.
So, who's ready to get fat for the holidays?
Yeah, right.
Got some rotisserie chicken, I think, Pringles. So.
Oh.
Here, you want to try some?
A little exotic. Thank you. Oh, both of them. All right, one.
All right. So we'll start casually.
So, I'm closing my eyes.
Okay.
And I'm smelling these. You can edit this on post if you don't want me to say that. But
No. There's no editing from here on out, my friend.
But this is reminiscent of the rotisserie aisle in Costco. Almost. I can smell the rotisserie there. I can smell the little herbs and the thyme and the rosemary.
And we're rating these scale of 1 to 10. 1 being complete crap, 10 being holy crap. This is the best snack on the planet.
Yeah.
Dang.
I might have to have another. I don't know. Do you need water to cleanse the palate?
Nah.
No.
Do you?
Oh. Yeah. Wondering if you need any, but
I'm good. Scale of 1 to 10. Dang.
It's strange. Sometimes. Oh yeah. Should wait for you to get back in the shot.
You're good. I'm very OCD about checking the audio. I can't imagine. So, when it all comes down to it, how would you rate that? It's pretty good.
I would say it's not bad. Like, I can definitely taste the Pringle. I mean, Pringles and sauce, hey, I love Pringles.
Pringles are
Mondays, Christmas, New Year's, Sundays, any time of the day. I think they're great. But can you taste a rotisserie?
I mean, rotisserie is chicken, isn't it? That's a dumb question, but
usually like rotisserie chicken with like those sort of herbs and spices on there. Like, does it feel like you bit into a chip version of a rotisserie chicken from Costco?
Personally, no.
Right.
It just feels like another Pringle.
Right.
So.
And I don't want to go like too high here because
it is still pretty good though.
If we start too high, then it's like, well, then what's to come? But then again, you don't want to go too low.
No.
But it is good. I would. Should we say it on 3 or should we kind of?
You can.
Just tell you.
Yeah, go for it. You can just.
Are we doing like a decimals here?
Oh yeah, dude. Add a decimal.
I'll give this a 6.7.
Ooh.
And I'm just starting out. Like if you can go back and change, I might. Seeing how everything else blends out.
We can put the ratings on the screen if we need our viewers to.
Oh yeah.
Dang, dude. I'm gonna put it at like a 6.4.
6.4.
6.4. You know, because it's
okay.
It's not bad, but it's also like we'll see what happens. Like,
yeah. Like I put it at 6.7 because it's like
might have another one.
5 is in the middle, right? And
yeah.
I think this is definitely above average.
This is way above average. Well,
right. Well, at least to me, of the snacks that I have, sometimes I'll just have general normal popcorn, or sometimes I'll just have yogurt, right? And I mean this is not like that, but this is tasty. This is I can taste a hint of rotisserie, which is new to me. So I can't put it exactly in the middle at 5, but I can definitely.
It's not a 5. It's higher than a 5.
Yeah, I can definitely go to. I almost want to go 7, but I think I'll just do 6, 7, just to be a little bit more.
The 7 is it's asking to be a 7.
Right, exactly.
It's
like
asking
that.
to be a 7.
I like that phrase. Yeah, it's exactly that's what it is.
But it's like saying, it's
in the room of 6 and knocking on the door of 7.
It's like, hey, can I?
Yeah.
It's like, hey, do you mind if I mind if I peek in here? It's like, no. So
absolutely.
All right, you wanna?
Should I introduce the next snack?
Yeah, go for it.
Dude. So, 6.7 for me, 6.4 for Finn.
Yep.
Finn, you feeling sweet or you feeling salty today?
I'm always feeling salty.
You always feeling salty? All right. Well, I'm gonna bring out an old.
Oh yeah.
One box for each individual here. Old little treat of mine my mom used to buy for me in the grocery store when I was a kid. Cracker Jacks. Take me out to the ball game. Cracker Jacks. And these used to be good. I honestly thought they went out of business for a while. But apparently they didn't. Apparently they're still here. It's good as new. It's still going. So yeah, I think they used to have a little like toy in there. Oh, they have a sticker in here. Oh. So that's very interesting. Huh. So I remember this used to be one of my favorites just because it was like something more than just a snack. Had a little prize and a little suspense.
Something more than a snack.
Right. So you want to just dive in?
Yeah, dude. Let's go.
Right. I don't talk too much to you, so I don't know.
No, you're good. You're good.
So, the Cracker Jacks are interesting because you can push these up here. The push tab.
Yeah,
it seems
I'm terrible at push tab. What? Oh, never mind. I got it.
But the thing is that I remember I would push the tab and I would do this, right, and the crumbs would fall out.
Yeah.
So I always get very sad, a little disappointed. So I always have to pop in the whole thing eventually.
Full sends only. There's a sign that says it. All right. Here's what we got.
Look how interesting this wrapping is. Like it's like the. Do you have this?
It's like a.
It's like a little.
Like a little bag.
Bag. Also, yeah. It's like a duel. Here's my sticker. Alright, should we try it? Alright, let's try the snack.
I mean, it's not bad. I mean,
This is one of the more exotic things.
Caramel. How do you say it?
I say caramel.
I know people who say caramel, and other people hate it, but I usually say caramel.
Is that like a sort of like a east-west coast thing or north-south thing?
I'm thinking so. Yeah, it's got to be. I mean,
a little peanut.
There goes Quincy. So I don't hate it. Caramel snack, whatever. Caramel snacks are not really my cup of tea because whenever it's kettle corn pretty much, essentially. Right. I would pick the cheesy popcorn over the kettle corn any day. Okay. I'm gonna put it at a 5.3 just because it's it could be better, but it could be way worse too.
Right. No. So here's my initial thoughts. I think it's one of those things where it's better when you were a kid.
Here, keep talking.
I'm just sort of. I don't remember this popcorn being sort of this low on caramel. Like I remember when I was a kid, the caramel was very profound, which I know, opposite of Finn, I actually really love caramel on popcorn. But I don't know if it almost like tastes like cornflakes.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I'm trying to get the air in, and it almost tastes like cornflakes, and it's not what it used to be. I feel like, and
yeah.
But I do want to show everyone. I don't know if you can see this, but there's a little sailor on here. It's a sticker I got. Very unrelated to a snack, but this is what really makes it for me, is the surprise, right? Like, you never know, and honestly, sometimes it's just not about the snack; it's about the little prize here. So I appreciate that. But if we're gonna speak on the taste of the snack, you said what would you say, Finn?
5.3. It was not something I would reach for. Now, Sour Patch Kids, I would reach for those.
The watermelons, right?
Oh, kidding me?
Oh,
yeah,
man.
yeah, dude.
Those are the best.
Those are the greatest.
I would give this a 4.7. Honestly, like even lower than Finn.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, don't put the number. Just because I didn't like it, don't.
It's not as good as it used to be, and I wouldn't.
Oh,
it's,
really?
And it's below average, I say.
Like the quality kind of just.
I don't know. Maybe when I was a kid, I just had so little exposure to different kinds of snacks that I like this, but
Like,
it's not as good as it used to be.
You know those like big old popcorn tins with like cheesy popcorn in it?
Right.
Cheesy popcorn would be gone in a minute.
Oh,
Caramel popcorn, in other words, this.
Yeah.
It'd still be there by like next year.
You put that on your furniture display, like a little.
It'd be like, check out my shrine. Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Oh dang. Okay. So what are we thinking? Let's do. We got some snowballs here. I've seen these on YouTube somewhere. So, do you want to take one and I'll take one?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
If you're up for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you're not gonna get too. Oh. ASMR. No.
Hi guys.
What the?
Is it sticking to the?
That is weird. That is so weird. Here, you wanna...
What does it feel like? Oh, thanks, Finn.
You can just try that.
Oh, it's got chocolate on the bottom. Or coconut?
That is... What in the world? Ah!
I don't know what this is. It's got that marshmallowy, like, kind of chocolate peep smell.
Oh, man. Oh,
I won't lie.
Who's ready for some diabetes? I am.
Right. This is very exotic.
Just... Whoa.
Whoa.
Holy crap. I'm not playing this up. This is...
Were you expecting this?
No.
I wasn't either.
Holy crap, dude.
Oh my goodness. What are your feelings? What are your initial thoughts on this?
I love it. That's an 8. That's an 8 for me, dog. Dang.
I give this an 8.4.
Holy
8.5.
crap.
The coconut really tops it off. I think this is coconut.
Some people hate coconut. It's like, dude, you're insane. So, you want like a napkin or anything?
Yeah, so I put this down.
Oh, you can put it down. Put it where that microphone is. Just
like on it.
Underneath it.
Are we gonna eat this?
What?
Like, do you want to finish this?
You can finish it.
I can just finish it now if you. Oh, I feel bad. Just put it right here. In this cup.
You're putting it.
Put it in this cup. I don't have any more water. I don't want to dirty your thing. All right.
You're good. Dang.
Wow.
That was it. That was easily one of the best ones.
I'm not easily mind blown by snacks. Like, usually snacks are like, that's great.
Yeah.
But I think this is one of the few times where I'm like, man, why have I been missing out on my whole life? Like, has this been a thing? Like, my mind is blown.
I feel like they've been out for a while.
I never knew about these. What were they called? Snoopies?
Snowflakes.
Snowflakes?
Or snowballs, I mean.
Snowballs, that's right.
Snowflakes are the people in politics. No. I'm so sorry.
That's good.
Dang. What are your thoughts on that?
I feel like this is a completely new genre of snack. Like, I don't know what company made this, but my thoughts is that this is sort of a craft that I hope to see in like a bakery one day, where people actually try to, you know, refine a snowball and make it very artisanal. You know, there's a it's sort of like a, would you say like a birthday cake? Would you say like coconut enclosing sort of like so not a birthday cake, but maybe like a muffin or some sort of.
It's something along those. It's like a brownie, but like a marshmallowy brownie.
There's almost 5 layers. It's
yeah.
like the first layer is the coconut, second layer is the marshmallow, the third layer is the brownie, and the fourth layer is like, or there's 4 layers. The first layer is coconut, the second layer is the marshmallow, the third is the brownie, and the fourth again is that nice marshmallow in the middle.
Boom.
And
done.
I can't get over that. Like, I gotta go back again. Like, I just gotta reach back into this cup and pull it back out. Like, it's so good. You know how good this is?
Oh, it's not as good as like Sour Patch watermelons or anything, but
really,
it's not. Sour Patch watermelons will always be the king of snack foods. Sorry about it.
Well, I'm in love with these snowballs. You know, different palates, different ratings, but yeah, I think these are some of the best snacks I've had in a while.
There's a guy on YouTube who hates Finnmints.
Really?
I'm like, yo, how could, like, what do you think? You know what? We gotta keep moving forward.
Oh yeah, sure.
But
should I grab
your next snack, dude?
All right. So now we're gonna take a trip down the health aisle, or healthier aisle, with the little dang Thai rice chips.
Dang.
Ever these before?
I've never had those.
Well, they're spicy and crispy.
Huh.
Sriracha spice. That's the flavor of these dang chips. Open the package here. A little unboxing. You want to go ahead and take a dig in there?
There we go. Huh. Okay.
Dang.
Oh, on the box. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Yep.
There it is.
You feeling what I'm feeling?
That literally hit us at the same time.
Yeah. Whoa. So, we definitely can confirm that there's sriracha in there.
But those are good. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I say that these are also really good today. I've had rice chips in the past. You know, grew up in Asia and stuff, and you know they got rice chips and pop chips there, but I don't think I've had anything to this level of flavor. And not even really the flavor, but it's just the subtle nature of the spice that it hits well. That I really enjoy. Ben, what are your thoughts on this?
I would, let's see. It's very deceiving at first. Mm-hmm. Like when you first bite into it, you're like, this is very subtle, and then like 2 seconds later, you're like,
yeah,
surprise! Like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
It's good though. I would put it up. You know, I would give that a 7.5. Like it's up there. It's not. Mm-hmm. It's lower than the Snowballs, but it's still really good. What are your thoughts on that?
I always prefer savory, like whether it's a meal or a snack.
Mm-hmm.
And just because of how, like, I'm not a really big fan of like super strong flavors, like super sweet or super salty or sour. Mm-hmm. But I like the initial subtle nature of this and sort of the healthier non-GMO plant-based chips. So I'm gonna have to give this one a 9.7. This is
you're shooting for the skies, my friend.
I mean, hey, guys, hey. You take shots at me, but I mean, I'm saying I'm gonna stand by this. This is dang good chip right here.
Door's right there, buddy.
Dishing out terrible puns, but this is good. I can't stop eating it.
Pretty well. All right. So. I cannot wait for this next one. This next one's going to be fantastic. So,
Oh my gosh.
okay, so while we were doing research for this episode, you guys may recall that I said I loved carrot cake on a previous episode of this show. So, why not go to the extra mile and just get some carrot cake Oreos? So, we're just gonna give these a shot.
Dive right in. Maybe.
Maybe? If we can... Dang,
They're always hard to open, huh?
There was a tab that... It's like right here, but it's all... Hey, there's some more movement. Found it. Alright, ready?
Yep.
Oh my... There we go.
Oh, man.
Oh...
That's some hard work.
You smell that? You smell that?
Oh.
Okay, here we go. Oreos. Alright.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'm gonna...
Thanks.
Get some right there. Alright. That smells amazing. Oh my...
It smells like carrot cake.
Holy crap. Like...
Wow. So smell alone, I would say best smell.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Holy crap. Guys, we're not playing this up at all. Wow.
I don't know about that. I like it, but there's an aftertaste. It's very, like, I don't know, like cinnamony or nutmeggy.
Oh my god. Wow.
Mm.
Dude.
It's pretty good.
That's a 9.
9, really.
Wow.
You're sending this thing to the heavens.
I'm sending that thing to the heavens.
Oh, man.
Damn. That was awesome. Like, the first initial bite is like, okay, well, that's kind of cool. It tastes like carrot cake. But then carrot cake just kind of floods the inner molars and, like, taste buds. Oof. That was pretty good. It's a 9 for me. Where do you sit at?
Okay, so I think this is like, if you love carrot cake, you're gonna love this. This is exactly the same, almost like identical to carrot cake.
It is. It's carrot cake and a cookie.
And it almost seems like a match made in heaven, because you know how when you cut through carrot cake there are these lines of cream.
Yeah.
In carrot cake, like Oreo has that cream filling, so it kind of copies that. But there's a strong like spice blend. Like it does, like I don't know that spice of the carrot cake. I'm not a huge fan of that, but this is like, if you love carrot cake, that is exactly what you're gonna get.
Then
so
you're gonna be.
But I think for me, I would give it a solid 8.5. This is one of the best ones. I mean, this is definitely better than those Cracker Jacks we had for sure. Like no doubt about it.
Yeah.
I don't even know what did I give the Snowball.
You gave it like a.
I can't remember. 8.7.
Something like that.
8.7. Yeah, I think I don't know. I think I enjoyed the Snowball more than the Oreo carrot cake. So I would have to give this a solid 8.5.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. We only have a little bit of time left on the cameras, so you wanna?
Yeah. No.
Get the last snack going real quick.
This is Just wait for you to.
Yeah. We got like 5 minutes.
All right. So.
All right. Here we go.
These are huge fan favorite in Southeast Asia, at least in Singapore, where I'm from. They're called quadratinis, lokers.
I've never seen this before.
Yeah, they're these little cream-filled wafer cookies. You know, when I was a kid, Mom used to just get them for me and just pop them back like no tomorrow. And apparently on the bag it says #1 in Italy, made in 1925. So we're just hop right in, get a little taste here. Grab a handful, grab one.
Wow. That's a little. Okay. I can vibe with this. Wow.
It's a subtle chocolate, I think.
It is. Wow. The waferiness is. It's not like crunchy, but it's kind of just like a.
Kind of just evaporates in your mouth.
It does.
Right. Yeah.
Dang. I'm gonna give that. I mean, I'm a big sugar fan. I'm gonna give that a. It's. Give that like an 8.7. Like
it's 7.
It's up there with
Really
carrot cake Oreos. Yeah, it's not exactly past it, but it's not like it's right.
pushing.
It's basically running a presidential race at this point.
Dude, I am shocked. You know, are you being serious about that? You don't have to like say just because I look these.
No.
Really? Wow.
Whenever I see these sort of cookies at like a party, I'll just be like, "Thank you."
Got the whole bag while you're at it.
Just like linger around the food table, just like. It's like, what's going on over there? No, but I like those.
I give these a 9.3.
Now you're just playing it up.
No, I'm not because like I like foods that are a little bit subtle. You know, like I can continue to keep eating a lot and don't have that, like I said, strong sort of sweet or salty flavor. And these ones, I can taste the hazelnut in there because the sugar doesn't overwhelm the hazelnut flavor, and so mixed with that sort of cloudy wafer texture. I think this is a 9.3 easily a 9.3 for me.
Excellent. Do you think we made good choices today with our food?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm gonna go get a few more Snowballs in the grocery store. And...
I mean, they're cheap. All right. Well, thanks for coming on the show, Bing. It has been a pleasure having you on the show. I'm sure we'll have you on the show again at some point.
I have to, yeah.
This has been the Junior Mints podcast. I have been your host, Finn Lawler. Episode 73, I think. The goal, we're trying to make it to 100 episodes for the year of 2022, so that'll be exciting. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening to the Junior Mints podcast, and we'll see you guys next time.